different. Caves. You know, considering it starts with Gone, I may actually go in here. Testing is 1-3, Chunky, Tiny, 3 Kongs, House Spot, Castle Lobby. Helm has is 1-8 and Chunky? Okay. James Club names are junked. James Forest Lobby is also 1-8 and Chunky. DD can be fun by Donkey and Galleon. Igloo is 1-3, Lanky, Chunky, Tiny, 3 Kongs. Lanky 5 doors something. And that's it. Galleon. Well, my choice is going to be easy on where to go first. Man, this is just telling me, hey, go at least get the CBs from Chunky's cabin. See what the golden banana is. Well, I know where the targets are at. I was about to say 2%. You won't. But no. What? And that's all that's there. Banana. Junk. I so far don't have any Lanky points. Banana. Funny. I will manage somehow. I mean, if this is a rainbow coin, I will consider doing it. Not even a rainbow coin? Wow, this guy stinks. Is Chucky seriously 1 CB short of his medal with only Gone and Triangle? Well, gets it now. That's very funny. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to hold off on buying the Mickey blueprint until I get Diddy and Rocket. Okay, so Cranky's the one I'm missing. And Cranky's in Forest. So it's making games, which would make sense for it. It's barrel shooting. Okay. Gorilla Gun is Slinky and Chunky. Makes sense. Of course, Cave's Color Bananas is Key 5. Fairy and Tiny's 5-door. Wow. Alright, so Barrels is the Chunky base. So far, Locks of Pearl. I could go to Galleon, but I want to do some Isle stuff first. Main Cave says potion. Tiny can be found by Donkey in Factory. Factory shops is key 4, and then Linky 2-door ship is way of the Horde. Okay. Anything on Donkey yet? Oh, it's testing. Okay. I mean, well, also Igloo. Slightly annoyed if I have to enter Galleon just for golden bananas. be going to Galleon anytime soon, that's for sure. Funny when Donkey's just in a shop there. Real funny. Ugh, worst spawn when you first enter. Okay, found Donkey. Now watch Punch be the thing in Galleon. Has flats or funkier candy. Watch. That's gonna happen. I mean, if Punch is there, I mean, why would I get... I mean, I would get Donkey, but I wouldn't do damage. Expensive? R&D has, well, it's either testing or R&D. I'm leaning more towards R&D since I did kind of get to look. It wasn't a good look, just testing. So I will admit, or accept being wrong if it comes to that. I gotta pick it for testing. It wasn't a good one. Do I buy that? I mean, I might have to, considering what this, just whatever this is. Okay, I need to see the fairy. Or I would like to see the fairy. Wow, it's a high CV requirement. Golden banana. Yeah, that's more fitting. Should make sure I get Isles or Factory Lobby box. You know what? 2%. You won't. I was waiting for it to happen again. Is it just me, or did Donkey feel he was higher up than normal? I want to find diving or coconuts before I enter Galleon. I mean, I might just go into Galleon now. Not sure why I picked that up. I mean, actually, I can do this out of logic. What a waste of my time. I'm half expecting diving to just be in Galleon, because haha, very funny. What I think is going on is, I think there is I think Coconut is on Linky's medal in Galleon. Because Punch and Grape are both on the same paths, and at this point, both have to be pointing to Coconut. And I think just with how things have been going with the pins, I'm led to believe that Coconut is Galleon Linky medal. Because Galleon is confirmed level 1. I don't have any favorites. There is the one at Funky Second Buy. If there is something important in caverns, I will accept my loss on that. But considering there is a Waff I can do in Aztec right now, unless I need sprints. I'm not going to have access to level 2, so a part of me hopes that that is... Japes. I'd say Japes or Forest. I don't think I need anything in Forest. So that would also work. Or just be nice to have. No. Or just have. Ow. Oh, nice. Two %. You won't. Oh, nice. Great requirements, period. At least considering that grape is the only gun I have. What can I do with that? I mean, that's Lanky Phase done, but beyond that, nothing. banana. It feels like diving is just in Galleon. And I needed to go there with Punch to get diving. Yeah, don't say! Total side is 8, R&D is... Well, R&D is to 3 tiny free conks, testing is 2 potions. I so far have found neither. And it is super singing slam locked. Oh, Tiny has found a factory. That kind of changes things then. I think at this point I am, considering all I have, I'm just going to push into Galleon. I think if I find something like pineapple, I go straight back to factory. Pineapple or hunky. Like I said, pineapple or hunky, and I go straight back to factory. I go back to factory. That is piano game. That's open now. And considering trombone is part of this path, that's to 1, 3, 8. Although not directly, but still, it's one of the items. That's just behind another item that's on the path. I do have to consider this. Not to mention, I think that puts me at, I want to say exactly 55 outs of, or 125 outs of 125 available colored bananas. It's either that amount or very close. That's Balloon or Sprint. Wait, no. Yeah, Balloon or Sprint. I have to go this way, pick up the CDs. And then I think from there I just... How do I want to go? Because I need to go to the airport. Yeah, I just drop down. I go re-enter, I take the warp. Instead of the warp. I suppose even then I still have to pick the 5 donkey CDs. Actually, I think there were enough in Logic beforehand, but the slam kind of helps alleviate the return trip. stats actually work? Oops, too far. Ew! Actually, I don't have enough even for this. Oh, I'm already here now, so just get chunky simple metal. So my previous thought of Galleon linking metal having some form of just goods, I think it still remains. I think punch to all that is still unresolved. No, it got slammed. So that means punch either locks both slams or slam 2 is locked by slam 3. Well, slam 3 is locked by slam 2. Yeah. Wrong order. Well, slam 2 locks slam 2 or punch locks both. I'm more leaning towards it just being or slam 2 locks slam 3. Ow. Hang on. I mean, the thought I had kind of just falls apart if this is coconut. I mean, it's very likely to be, but I'm still getting Galleon thinking metal just in case. Okay, so Diddy is Seal. Well, Diddy is confirmed coconut locked. So I could go into Donkey's 5 door if I wanted to. But part of me wants to think that Flame 2 is going to get hinted. That's fine. Although, of course, the thought is dead, as you have just seen. Probably going to go to level 4 after this. I'm trying to think if there are any more CVs available in Factory. I mean, after this, I'm just going to go to... level 4. I mean, I will look inside Donkeys, but I don't think Diddy is in there. If he is, then it has to be a Coconuts minigame. Okay, it's Fairy. Okay. Well, it's actually, you can't speed this. Just as I'm doing it, because barrel throwing is only chunky and lanky. I mean, this could have been hunky, but that wouldn't make sense for the other paths. What in the world? I think I have to go back to Aztec. Do I? Yeah. I mean, it's that or try to get enough CBs in Factory. No, I don't need to worry about CBs. I forgot about number game. Became so focused on Tiny being behind Coconut that I forgot to consider number game. Oops. Got punched early on and just kind of didn't think too much about it. Checkered number game! What? I was not expecting that. Yeah, that stinks. Okay, so now where do we go? I think for now, just try to rack up GBs for. I need to go back. I forgot about the before. That's annoying. Anything in particular wants level 5 to be? Well, I suppose now I want it to be forest. Since there is a walk I can do. And it is. Before the fairy went crazy. Does drop key 1, which I find to be interesting. I mean, as of right now, Japes' Sports Lobbies, I'm of the current belief is triangle. very likely that's the thing, or the hinted potion, or well, what the Pathfinder formulas is pointing to. So I'm looking for Shockwave in all of this. If only I had Hunky, I would do that. Very. Very. Would there be a 2%? No. Like I said, Barrel's hat is unresolved to Chunky Face, and that has to lead to... Barrel's is unresolved for Chunky Face, and that has to lead to Hunky. I was gonna say 2%. You won't. Funny, although I think that's needed anyways. One other thing. Minnie is kind of looking to be past Ace and Chunky, so I should consider berries. Almost. Could be Cranky and Mills. And I don't care about the potion. But Cranky is somewhere in here. Do I have saxophone? Just leave us behind. Forest Club ran 7, I was Peanut Cage or something, Galleon Club ran junked. Now you tell me! And Balloon is the solo potion in storage. I will say that is probably Helm Access. I will say, just now knowing that I should be paying attention to Forest CBs, I'll probably route in Donkey and Chunky's full medals now. Unfortunate, yes. But I think that's just the way it goes sometimes. slightly annoying if it's donkeys. I mean, I would have to also consider boss. And also from there, Diddy's medal. I want to say boss is Beanstalk. No, it was a in-store. I have to make it daytime. That's fine, actually. Because that also allows me just kind of a good opportunity to get the office medal as well. I do also plan on getting Keg. Never mind, I know where Cranky is at. So Cranky is probably the build of what's being referred to. At this point, I'm expecting it to just be Diddy's medal. And after this, I need to start chasing feather checks. Unironically, I probably go back to factory. Tiny, and... Okay, so it is Diddy's medal. Alright. Yeah, go back to factory. I don't think I've been told anything. I mean, I'm thinking factory or Aztec. Because at this point, Feather has to lock Coconut. Well, either locks Coconut or binds for Diddy on Galleon's boss. That's Jape's access, but I don't want to go to Jape's quite yet. There's also the entire thing of, do I have much reason to do anything in Jape's? It would be, at most, a GB rush. I'm going to be going into Tiny Sample. I'll do Chunky's out of logic. Ow. Ow. I mean, I'm just going to move on. Go to Japes. Which, I think at this point, is... I think the free... Well, Diddy Kong Cage's switch requirement is tied to Feather. So I think this is the only thing left. I mean, it's either this or it's Galleon Tiny Metal. But Galleon Metals are jumped. Keep that in mind. So I think it has to be this. Hold a banana. It would be half metals, and that's kind of stretching it. Yeah, it's very likely it's just... Well, very likely a B. Feather or Tiny is Kong sets for Diddy Kong's Cage. Sure. I think this is grab. It can't. I don't think it can be coconut. If it is coconut, then Diddy is Seal Race. Well, Seal Race or Vines. Or Boss. And Featherlock's Vines. One of those two. Yeah, okay. Back to the Featherlock's coconut. I mean, diving technically is what's blocking coconuts, but diving got better. Lanky. Alright. I mean, I'll still do it. Earl! And here's Sprints. Metal. It's kind of feels like Hunky is the end of the scene. Oh, thanks for that. That is Diddy. So that's grab. Okay. Where do I go now? It's fine coconuts. Because coconut gets Diddy. Oh, there are two things on Cook's side. Ooh. Okay. I may have forgotten the hints. But in my defense, I have never been back to Galleon since I got Tiny. So this is the first time going here with Tiny. And, well, it's diving that's path to Free Kong, so this is probably going to be coconut. Kind of crazy how a lot of global CBs are turning up junked. It's what? It's 4 out of 7. That's what's big. I will say, diving is the main path to 3, but it could turn into coconuts as a moment's notice. Also, that's not what I wanted to do. I may need to get Donkey's Medal. I mean, it's junked, but... I suppose that just puts me closer. Off chance it's a golden banana or a blueprint. And after this, I'm going back to caves. I mean, I'll look around Lighthouse, because diving locks coconuts, and as such, coconut could be a path to Key 3. Seal Race! You won't!
Here we go!
Just before I go crazy, is Lighthouse needed? Probably not. But maybe I can get a golden banana or two here. At this point, it's semi-rush GBs for Helm. Because Helm has something for P1. Lanky, why must you die? I have 4 blueprints. They have not been plentiful, or the usual plentiful selves. James Cranky had a potion, Forrest Cranky had a potion. Long way to Diddy, or Donkey. Forrest is already daytime, so that works out a little bit in my favor. I did buy it. That's right, I bought it to get... Forgetting stuff. Not good for, race tomorrow. Wrong level. Actually, I think I know where Hunky is at. Because there is a Barrel's path to Shunky phase unresolved. Knowing that... This is pretty much nothing, but I'm pairing it with doing levers itself, so it's an extra check. Spring will have some use in terms of maybe getting Diddy's medal. I mean, I can cut out, I think, top part of... I'll take a golden banana. I'm not actually going to do Dark Raptors. The hope is for the tiny potion here to be peanuts, so I can maybe skip a part of the logic. Keyword maybe. I don't know if Diddy is a part of Helm or not. I think I started with 2 out of the 5 instruments, those being bongos and the saxophone. Hillside to 8 is still unresolved. Well, I'm hoping this is Peanuts. But if this is Peanuts, then that would mean that would be guitar. I need rockets anyways, then, if that's the case. Or maybe this is guitar. So it's Arena. But then what else is in Helm? Well, Peanuts has to be one of the things. I think Peanuts is the 1/8 and Chunky Phase path. In fact, it has to be tied to Peanuts now, considering I have everything I need for Isles Peanuts Cage except Peanuts. It's not Blast, and Balloon got to Scouring, so I'm going to follow the Balloon Scouring and assume it's going to be Balloon for Helm. No, I wanted Tiny. Unfortunate.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so dirt is in play. Hillside dirt is in play for being something to keep. Because stand locked balloon and balloon locked twirl. That's also nice to have if there's a tiny mini game in Helm. I'm being hopeful that's actually this item. And a part of me thinks it's Chunkies. It's like the golden banana. It has to be Chunkies, Lankies. I mean, it can't be Diddies, obviously. But also because Chunkies would be it. Diddies would be it. Okay, that helps with the where stuff can be. I need to come back here anyway, so I'm going to just get this and leave. Not to mention I can't even clear out Helm now anyways. I could have gotten the guitar micro, I suppose. But I have more important things to do. Plus, it's going to be top of mountain. And some peanuts check blocks key 1. I mean, it could just be that both guitar... Well, guitar could be top of mountain, and then key 1 is James Diddy minecarts. Lanky or Painting Hill is also in play. Oops, that was off. Guitar. Not sure how that hit, but okay. Yeah, there's key 1. I I am officially in Go. It is now just a GB rush. I need to find 10 more golden bananas. And there's no better way to look at getting golden bananas than to enter a whole new level. Ah, one of the best spawns. I will take that. Do greenhouse, but don't do the arena. Thanks, I guess. Alright, that's what I like to see.
Here we go.
Why are there rainbow coins in surroundings? That's not what I need! Unless Candy and Funky are selling expensive golden bananas, in which case that's fine. I was about to say, roll, donkey, roll! I don't exactly have the complete luxury of Upper Crown Isle and Helm. I'll buy one, and then I'm just going to go through underground. And then after that, I'm just going to say screw it and clear out Helm. I will say Tiny's room is still open. I've only done donkeys and chunkies. Donkeys because I was right there, and chunkies because that was the hinted one, or the assumed one, based off of Alright, dump blueprints and go. There's a lot of dumping.
Here we go.
I also bought a donkey one, so that should be good enough.
Here we go.
6 checks still open in Helm itself.
Here we go.
Are you first? Uh-oh. I just need 3. Oh, nice 2% on top. Needed both Peanuts and Rocket for this minigame. Or just to even access Helm Mini Room. Nice. Okay, sticking around. I'm not going to leave yet for a golden banana. You know what? This is fitting music. Gives up the feeling that you're on a timer.
Welcome to bonus stage.
That's stupid. I'm leaving behind Helm Arena. Am I going to get Sousered? Is that what it is? Going to the end of Helmwood, and there's no golden bananas back here. Oh! Ha! Vines were hustled in Helm. Wow. Interesting when sped up. I'm just going to say this now. I am going to get sniped following K-Rool. Longest K-Rool combination. Granted, the key one search, I think, kind of is holding some people up. I mean, you don't think of Painting Hill right away. Painting Hill stuck out to me because Grape blocked Trombone. And as such, checks that would be either or between. Grape and Trombone, like Painting Hill, become just potentially or viable for Key 1 because Grape blocks Trombone. Stain was just factory funky. I don't think it got any paths. And I don't think it's real. Oh. Ending on the best K-Rool phase. I mean, I'm still expecting to get sniped. Wow, and K-Rool, and as I was saying that, someone finished. Okay, Tiny Face is all that's left. Yo, Mima! Thanks for the raid. I mean, I will say, I was expecting a snipe. Also, GG's. I also had to turn in 3 blueprints at the end. I only bought one off of Castle Candy because... Outskirts? What about surroundings? Blinky Greenhouse had a golden banana, and then the Kasplat's by the rocket barrel with warped. Yeah, there were 2 in surroundings, actually 3 because of Cliff or Lone Platform Kasplat's. Yeah, Greenhouse had a golden banana. I also checked Shed and Trash Can and was kind of annoyed to see rainbow coins. Ah, ouch. Well, okay, so after you got guitar, what was your first peanut check? I'm very curious to know what your first one was. Oh, yeah, that was my first one as well. Yeah, I did top of mountain, got guitar, checked minecart, saw that was nothing, and then went into painting room because lol, Great Block's trombone. When I saw the 33 for Japes, I realized something funny was going on because well. I think I either did it three or 4 times. I will say this, I blanked on number game being a donkey check, and I blanked on Fairy and Tiny's 5-door ship. Now the Tiny, blanking on the Tiny is definitely worse, but did kind of... Oh, I got slammed from Caverns and immediately went back to Factory. Wait, no! Mima. Did you know there is a Linky 5-door temple Way of the Horde hints? What? Why are you still chatting? Go to bed! Yeah, morning. I mean, yeah, you go to bed. I'm probably gonna be up for a little bit longer. I need to still shower. And I also plan on ending my stream as well. I have yet to set up the means to raid other channels through OBS. That's something I need to set up. I'm just going to end it here. I can only guarantee, well, not fully guarantee, but I do have my Blitz round 1 match tomorrow. Well, my async for that tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And I do plan to be, well, probably still be live half an hour earlier. Or go live half an hour early just to do some practice before I do the async. Because, well, tomorrow I have family plans. And depending on stuff that happens today, I probably won't be around for most of the day tomorrow. And of course I needed to make sure that I get the race in, well, in this case an async, before the time that was posted in each individual thread. So, Mima, thank you for the raid. GG's. You sniped me, but I didn't get to the boots. So I did not get hits with the DK64 Randomizer Classic. And for anyone else that is tuned into the stream, whether it be live, or right now, right at the end, or watching the Twitch VOD back, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Morning. And now it's going out to VOD. I will say, by the time you're saying this, this will probably be well after the Blitz tournament is done. And I will say this, once I get booted from the tournament, that is when I'm going to be taking a break from just competitive racing. And in a way also just the randomizer. I'm not fully stepping away, I do still have enjoyment from it. But I've gone many months now just constantly doing competitive races, even though some are more marked as friendly. I try to do this where you exit and then save on the cutscene. That's something I may practice offline. In fact, I might do that before race tomorrow. Maybe. There is one other thing I want to practice. But I will say, there will still be uploads for the channel. Those will be focused on things other than the randomizer, mainly. If you see anything Donkey Kong 64 related on the channel, it's going to be some just out of logic tricks and stuff that I do. simple, fast strats. Just because that's something I've been wanting to do for the channel. Game just ate an input. That's all that's happened there. I'm slowly but surely developing the opinion of 25 meter is the worst one. Stop! Okay. Alright. YouTube, thank you for watching. If you haven't already and you enjoyed the content on the channel, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe. You can leave a dislike. I'll just be left to wonder what to change. And I will see you next time. Bye!